In this video, you're going to learn about FlowWright's engine logging feature. So let me go ahead and log into FlowWright UI. And if we go down to status over here and information and uh, services, you can see the various different engines that are running. And all of this engine has different levels of logging. And if you go into our system log, so if you go to logs and then go to engine log, you will see that we are right now logging very basic information about the engine service. So you can see that the FlowWright process engine service started at this particular time, and 4 hours later, or four and a half hours later, the engine was shut down. And this is very little basic information that we are logging. Let's say we want to log, a lot more information. You can easily do that using the settings. So let me go ahead and clear the log first. What you're going to do is if you go to status and settings configuration, you will see some engine logging section here. And if you go into this, you can see the logging is turned off. So I'm going to turn on logging, and I'm going to say I want high. Let's log everything that's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and say save. And let's go to our log again. And you want to make sure you pick the engine log. The log is clear right now. I'm going to go ahead and start my process engine. So let's go to FlowWright process engine. And if you go back and refresh this log, you will see there'll be tons of information now. You can see the log has 39 entries, and you can see it's went to 88, 96. So it's logging a lot of information. So right now there are 100 worker processes in this system that I have configured, and they're waiting for work. So if I go into, let's say, let me go and run one of the processes again. We should see some data for it. So let's say I want to execute this particular process. And now the engine should process this. Actually, it ran into an error because, but anyways, in the log, we should see that. We do have a lot of logging right now happening, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off. And so let's go ahead and instead of last 10, let's search for, let's say, last 100. And you can see the engine shutdown here. But let's look for the engine processing. So one of these should show us the engine processing. It might be a little bit difficult to find with all these, with a lot of entries here. It might have happened so quick that it didn't log. So as you can see that processing engine alert task for verification instance 3. So it picked up an engine alert to process, and you can see that it's processing this particular instance also. Number of engine alerts to process is 2. You can see ended processing for auto reassign open tasks. So you can see various information that is displayed in the log, very detailed. And you can see the worker count also went down to 98 because you had 2 workers processing 2 workflows at this point in time. So if you want to see a lot of detailed logging, it's pretty easy now with the engine. You can just turn off, you can go into the settings here. So if I go back to the settings, status, and go to configuration, And if you select engine logging, you'll be able to control turn off or turn on logging. And you can also tell how much logging you want, whether you want low, medium, or high. And based on those values, it will log to the system log. So hope you learned about detail logging from the FlowWright engines in this video. Thank you for watching.